My secretary lives a block from me.
Okay.
And she's in Los Angeles and I'm in Hollywood. Or I'm in Hollywood or she's in Los Angeles. So I don't know the difference.
All right.
You all set?
Yeah.
We're rolling and...
We're now in Hollywood, California, and we're sitting with one of the most glamorous...
Excuse me. Keep the camera rolling. Just start from the beginning. Please.
We are now in Hollywood, California, and we are about to visit with one of the most glamorous and certainly one of the best-known Hollywood film personalities, Joan Crawford. Miss Crawford, we want to tell you what a pleasure it is to meet you in person after all these years.
Thank you so much, Norma. It's good to see you.
Oh, thank you. And I know on
I
behalf...
hear you were named after Norma Shearer.
That's correct, right. Norma Shearer and Joan Crawford were my mother's, and, well, you certainly are still my mother's favorite actress.
Thank you very much.
And you have made, oh, golly, probably just about more pictures than any other woman I can think of, about 80. Is that correct? 80 films?
Oh, I think people have made more than that.
But that in
As
itself...
a matter of fact, I went to London 12 years ago to make a picture with Rosanna Brazzi, and they asked me how many pictures I had made, and I said 70-something at that time. And he said, "That's ridiculous. I've made 140. And he had, but pictures made over there that we don't get to see over here. So, but he had made 140.
Well, let's say that 80 is quite a tremendous number. And one of the pictures that I saw that I'll never forget you in was Whatever Happened to Baby Jane. What was it like to play opposite Betty Davis in a film of this magnitude?
I would think it was the most rewarding experience in the world. As a matter of fact, I put the deal together.
Did you really? Oh.
I'd wanted to work with her since we were at Warner Brothers together, and I wanted to do Ethan Frome with her. I thought we would be great in it with Raymond Massey.
Oh. Well, you were great in Whatever Happened to Baby Jane.
Well, it was a good box office chemistry, I think.
And of course, many of our viewers will never forget you and Mildred Pierce, the great picture that you won the Academy Award for. What is it like to be in Hollywood and to win an Academy Award, Miss Crawford? Can you remember that night when your name was called and you accepted that Academy Award? What was the experience like for you? Did you cry like a lot of these young starlets do now, or did you...
I was home in bed with 104 temperature with my doctor holding me down so I wouldn't get to the theater to get to it. And the first person who ran into the door was Van Johnson.
Oh, well.
And then all the cameramen.
You worked with some great, great people through the years, Miss Crawford. Is there, let's start with actors. Is there one actor that you had the pleasure to know and to work with that you consider the high point in your career?
I would think the King.
Clark Gable, you're talking about?
Yes, ma'am.
And was he short? I'm tall, so I'm aware of height in men, and I've heard he's a little bit short, like about 5'8".
Clark Gable was 6'3" if he was an inch.
Oh, that's great. All right. I'm very happy to hear that.
And I must tell you another wonderful man. I only had the good fortune to do one picture with him, and that was Spencer Tracy. But I did 9 with Clark Gable.
Oh, 9. And then what about actresses that you have revered as friends through the years and as perhaps, in your opinion, good actresses?
I think one of the greats were Margaret Sullivan, unfortunately no longer with us, but 2 of the greats who are with us are the 2 Hepburns.
This is so true. Did you have...
Audrey and Catherine.
I would agree with that. Did you have special training for your voice? You have one of the most beautiful voices that I've ever heard.
Thank you, ma'am. I had no special training.
You didn't?
I just read my scripts out loud and hoped to goodness I could remember the lines and speak up, that's all.
And she's certainly done this to the pleasure of all of us for many years. We've had the great pleasure of visiting with Joan Crawford.
This video is brought to you by The Concluding Chapter of Crawford, a comprehensive research guide to Joan Crawford. www.theconcludingchapterofcrawford.com. Join us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.